Hey everyone, yes it is that time, it is I, and today we're going to take a look at the Twilight tween movie Eclipse. Yes, it's the third film in the Twilight franchise, and Kristen Stewart's back along with her two favorite animals, Edward and Jacob, the bat and the wolf, and they're out there to explore and grow as she reaches graduation time, thinking of college, her future, with her blood-sucking boyfriend. Meanwhile, she's got Wolf Boy still licking at her heels. Meantime, while this is all going on, you've got a badass group of vampires coming up to kick the ass of our favorite vampire family, who decides to band with the wolves in a kind of loose armistice just to fight the badass vampires coming up to kill them. Yes, folks, it's the third film in the franchise, found some feet, and it's actually a movie. I will tell you now, as I did before, yes, I am not the target demographic for this film, but I wanted to see the third film. You know, I saw, well, you know, might as well see all three, right? And see the whole franchise, see how it progresses, and I was pleasantly surprised. Yes, folks, Eclipse actually is a movie. I don't know why it took them 3 films to do it. Maybe it's just the director decided to act, and we got to see Kristen Stewart actually do some of the better acting that we know she can do, that she hadn't shown in this franchise. She showed it in The Runaways, she hadn't shown it up until Eclipse. Same thing with Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson got to actually show a little more emotion. I still wanted to grab Edward and slap him silly, but at least he didn't look like he was constantly crying throughout the film or about to cry. There were some moments where he actually kind of manned up. Speaking of man up, there is also, of course, Mr. Lautner, who, you know, I don't think they ever got him a shirt for the part of the wardrobe, which, you know, I'm sure some people out there didn't mind, but he actually shows some acting chops stronger than his pecs. Okay, folks, this film is actually an entertaining film, and I know coming from me it's a surprise, but it's true. The director directed, the actors acted, and the scriptwriters finally got their ass together and said, hey, let's write this like a film instead of just writing it for our fan base. Now, the problem I did have with it, though, is the vampire-werewolf fight, and just vampires and how they die in general. Okay, folks? Now, we did find out why they sparkle. Okay, we found out why the vampires sparkle. Apparently they're made of glass. Okay, apparently when you kill a vampire, well, mostly a vampire killing another vampire, or a werewolf killing a vampire, they shatter into glass. Don't ask me why, but it does explain the shimmer. Okay, now I know why they did it in this film. They went with the PG-13 rating, which is limiting yourself when you take on a werewolf vampire fight. You know there's going to be blood and guts and gore and pieces flying anywhere. Well, they couldn't do that and keep the PG-13 rating, so they made the vampires glass. Okay, folks, I don't understand it. It kind of took me away from the fight a bit because I was too busy laughing the first time I saw one vampire smash another vampire's face in, and it shattered. Okay, folks? But other than that angle, I am happy to see the actors finally show some more chemistry on the scene, and I am glad that the franchise seems to actually starting to make actual movies rather than some cardboard cutouts just to throw some stuff on the screen to try to make some quick money off of the tweens. Okay, I had to give Eclipse 3 stubs. Okay, folks, 3 stubs from me. I know, don't have a heart attack. If you're thinking of seeing Eclipse, go ahead. You don't really have to see the other 2 films. You can try to muscle through them, but they really aren't that good compared to Eclipse. It is the best out of the franchise. And that'll about do it for us here at the Final Cut. Till next time, keep that ticket stub.